In this video, I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Totalman Healing Sleeve. I got this a few weeks ago. I'm actually a big fan of a lot of the Totalman products, but is this going to be up to par? Let's find out. So first, a quick overview as to what is the Totalman Healing Sleeve. It's extremely simple, okay? So all it is this little piece of cloth that you get. It's about what, like 10 inches or so. And so yeah, it's just basically this piece of cloth here. It's hollow, so you can put your penis inside of it, like this basically. And it comes with a sleeve here. This is one of the Totalman sleeves. This is super high quality. And this has a lot of use cases. And so essentially what you use the healing sleeve for is if you want to, as the name implies, if you want to heal in an elongated state. So basically there's a lot of ways that you could do this. One way is you can wear like an ADS, which basically provides a little bit of traction and also keeps the penis stretched. But there's an alternative way. So I actually, before I even got it, I used the sleeves a lot. So here I actually have one of the LG hanger sleeves, and I cut like these little pieces I use all the time. And I would basically just, let's say I had a big workout, well, basically on my dick, right? Like that's what I mean by a big workout. And maybe I don't want to turtle and stuff, and I want to go out or something like that, and I just don't have time to pump or whatever it is, whatever that may be. I'll just put some lube on, and I'll throw on one of these, a couple of these bad boys. So I'll do like 2, maybe I'll throw in like another one. I have like different lengths. So depending on kind of like what I want to do, how comfortable I want to be, and a couple of the problems of just doing just the sleeves like this, just by themselves, is that if you have pubic hair, it gets caught in the pubic hair, and it can be pretty annoying. It's kind of painful, I'm not gonna lie. You have to basically rub the oil in it, which can be cumbersome, but it's not that big of a deal. But also this against your skin by itself can get very uncomfortable. As it's kind of like pinching skin and pulling on skin, it can be very uncomfortable. So that's why this little cloth comes into place. One of the downsides that it takes a little bit longer to put on. You have to basically kind of roll this up like this. Essentially, you roll it up, and then you put your dick in there, and then you roll it down on your dick. You roll it down, and then you put the little sleeves here. You put that on. You stack them up. So you cut out little pieces and you stack them up. And what this does, though, it makes this like so much more comfortable. That's kind of the problem. That was kind of the problem. Is just having this with the skin, it can be very uncomfortable. So having this can make it way more comfortable. And this is kind of silky. It's kind of silky, but it still looks pretty resistant. Just have to make sure you throw this in the washer once in a while. So you put the rubber sleeves on. You put the rubber sleeves on, and then you kind of fold it back, and you put this as much as you can over it, and kind of back, and basically it one of the good things is like when you roll it back and put it over this like plastic sleeves, is that it helps hold them in place. So sometimes one of the problems is like if I put like all of them all the way up to the head, sometimes it'll like slip off, right? Because these are not meant to be super tight when you're using them as a healing device. And so if I'm out, maybe I'm like dancing or whatever, like I don't want that shit to like fall off and stuff, right? So one of the good things is like you basically use this to lock them into place, and they're not gonna fall off. It just creates like a much snugger and safer way for the plastic sleeves to stay in place. And one cool advantage of wearing this, if you're wearing these sleeves right like this, is that it makes your dick look big, because it looks like it's fully erect, and this gives a little bit of girth. So if you have like tight pants on, it just looks like you have a big dick and stuff, and so that can be pretty cool. Now I think if someone touches it, or like if you go out dancing and like someone touches it, you could probably feel the plastic. But with the little silk sleeve, it's actually way less noticeable. So that's kind of one of those funny but cool advantages. So it really wasn't expensive. I only ordered this because I was interested in it, and at the same time, I always love having more of these sleeves. Like you can never have too many of these sleeves. They're just so useful for so many things. As I mentioned before, for using it in the base of a pump, for using it in the vacuum chamber, for sticks like this, little cock rings. I use little ones for taping, so when I tape, I'll get an erection, put 2 of these stacked together. There's another video on that where I demonstrate that. And so there's like super useful. And so once you cut it up, you still have like at least half of the sleeve, about half or so of the sleeve rest, left over that you can use for many more purposes. So this is super high quality. So it took a little while to get to my house. It took about like three weeks or so to get all the way from Australia all the way here, to California. So that was kind of a downside. Like if you want something like right away, you gotta kind of be patient and wait. The price was okay. It wasn't really that big of a deal. The price wasn't that bad. The shipping costs weren't that bad at all. And once it got here, I was very happy with it. So would I recommend it? Oh, absolutely. Like I absolutely love it. I put it on as much as I can when I have time, and just it takes me a little bit longer, but it just makes the process, like the wearing these for like a long time, so much more comfortable. If you're wearing it to sleep, just be careful. You want to make sure that when you get the sleeve, you follow the measurement guide that's in the Totalman website, and because you don't want to strangulate your dick, right? So if you're just starting, like set it up, but and periodically check on your dick. If you're going to sleep, just set an alarm like, hey, after an hour or two, wake up, check on your dick, make sure it's like not like purplish or numb or anything like that. Take them off if you want. Like this, I'm just talking about the first few times. After a while, like if it's the right size or not, and as long as it's the right size, it should allow circulation. Now, I don't necessarily recommend wearing these at night because same reason I don't typically wear an ADS at night, and that's because like you don't want to inhibit nighttime erections. Like you want your nighttime erections to be as strong as possible. Now the good thing with an ADS, actually, for sleeping, I would prefer an ADS because you can get an erection. Like if you see my other video on taping, you tape up and you go in like pretty much erect. So when you get erect, it's really not comfortable. Like the only time where I would like get an erection and it would be uncomfortable is when the vacuum chamber was just too small, and so it was actually really painful because then my glands grew. So you got to make sure you find the right vacuum chamber on for your erect penis, right? And that's why I recommend that you put it on when you're basically erect. You tape up, you fit it when it's erect. Maybe you want to loose a little bit. Just check out the other video. And so yeah, I highly recommend this product. Another one, I think Totalman keeps putting out bangers. I still want to review the new rod extender 3.0. I have mixed feelings about it from what I can see, but hopefully I can get it in my hands soon and review it. I'm a huge fan of the 2.0 extender. The Totalman affiliate link down below, so I can get a very, very small commission for doing this reviews. And again, I wouldn't recommend something that I don't believe in myself or use myself. You can also donate via Cash App. That'll be nice and quick. But really, 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 the best way that you can really help is by hitting that subscribe button below. Go ahead and hit it right now. And make sure you check out these other videos which are relevant to you. And I'll see you next time. Peace.